Alright, subpart 8, Judicial Assessment of Civil Penalties, 1503-701, Applicability, subpart Judicial Minimum, subpart Apply Civil Penalty Action under the part with the total amount of controversy exceed the following amounts. In general, except for the provided in paragraph C with respect to the case violation, Title 49 U.S. Code, Title 46 U.S. Standard Code, Chapter 701, Rules, Regulation, Orders issued under those provisions of the amount of controversy exceed the following. $50,000 case violation, individual small business concerned defined in Section 3 of the Small Business Act of Title 15 U.S. Code 632, $400,000 in case violation any other person. C. Certain aviation-related violation, capable violation, Title 49 U.S. Standard Code, Chapter 449, except for the or a regulation prescribed or issued any of the provision amount with the controversy exceed the following. $50,000 in case violation, individual, any of the person not operating aircraft with the transportation passenger property with the compensation of small business concerned defined in Section 3 of the Small Business Act, and $400,000 in case of violation person operating an aircraft with the transportation passenger property with the compensation. 1503-703 civil penalty letter referral issue civil penalty action amount with the controversy exceed the amount set with the 1503-701 administrative sum of the civil penalty level of the person charged with a violation of TSA requirement. Content civil penalty letter containing the statement of the term of the applicable law, rule, regulation, order of the amount of civil penalty administrative that will accept the full settlement of the action offered for the compromised civil penalty. Response: no later than 30 days after the proceeding civil penalty that a person charged with a violation may present to the agency with the any material information and the answer for the charge of the oral written made explanation mitigate deny violation or that may be shown with the extenuating circumstance and administrative will consider the material information submitted to the court with the paragraph C with the determine whether the person is subject to civil penalty. Determine the amount of the administrative compromise of the action. D. The compromise. If the person charged with a violation for the compromised civil penalty action specific amount of the person sent the payment in the form of the man with the acceptable TSA for the amount of the agency that made a payable the transportation security management of the payment electronically paid gov the chief counsel for the deputy chief of the civil enforcement and they accept the payment of the refuse of the return of the payment if the administrator they accept the other compromise the agency sends a letter of the person charged with violating statement of the payment except for the settlement full settlement of civil penalty action matter is closed. Referral, prosecution, and collection of the parties cannot agree with the compromise civil penalty action. Compromise rejected a payment is submitted for the compromise of the return administrative to refer the civil penalty action United States Attorney General delegated the Attorney General beginning proceeding United States District Court pursuant to the authority Title 49 U.S. Standard Code 114 46305 to prosecute and collect in civil penalty. After the administrator delegates chief counsel, deputy chief counsel with the enforcement authority to carry out the function of the administrator described in 1503-703. Subpart I, formal complaints, 1503-801, and formal complaints to file. A person may file a complaint. Administrative respect to act of omission, any provisions, person, kind of intervention, the Title 49 U.S. Code subchapter, subtitle 7, Part A, and administrative by the administrator or the regulation prescribed order issued any other provision. The section does not apply with the complaints against the employer. Administrator employee with the TSA acting in the scope of their employment of complaints. Followed under the section of the must be served with the right identified with the complaint with the file for the purpose of seeking an appropriate and order for the other enforcement action. Was submitted to U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Transportation Security Administration, filed with the instruction complete with the complaint with the contact form of the following instruction on the TSA website, current and accessible at tsa.gov. Contact insects. Set forth the name and address and info known to each of the persons subject to the complaint with respect with each of the persons with the provision, statute, regulation, order the person filing the complaint believes was violated. 4. Contain a concise, complete administrative of the facts relied when this was obtained. Each of the allegations state with the name and address, the telephone number of the person filing with the complaint. B. Signed with the person filing the complaint, duly authorized representative. TSA will consider that they do not meet the requirement of paragraph B of this section. Reports of 1503-1. TSA will place complaint with the meet requirements of paragraph B of this section. Document that will not comply with each of the person naming the complaint. TSA will refer to the complaint against a member of the armed forces of the United States within performance of the office of the duties of the Secretary of the Department concerned according to the procedures of 1503-407. The person naming the complaint may be filed and answered within 20 days after the serve with a copy of the complaint. G. If the complaint has been answered for the allotted time, with the final answer that has submitted for the designated official to determine the reasonable grounds of the investigative of the complaint. Administrator of the designated with the officer to determine the complaint does not state with the fact with the warrant investigation act. The administrator of the designated official may dismiss the complaint without hearing should provide with the reason for the dismissal in writing of this person with the filing the complaint with the person named the complaint. The administrator of the designated official will determine the reasonable grounds of the informal investigation may be the initiative that each person named the complaint will provide with the official that has been delegated with the responsible. Under 1503-203 for the conducting investigation. For the investigation of substance, to give the allegation of the form of the complaint with the notice of the proposed order may be issued and further taken in accordance with this part. Give the complaint and other proceed with the TSA records retained with the deposition complaint with the maintained on the current docket, form of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Transportation Security Administration, Office of the Chief Counsel, TSA 2, complaint document 601 South 12th Street, Arlington, Virginia 20598, 6002, location change the TSA, give it a notice change, public notice, federal registration. Generally, any person interested in reviewing and obtaining a copy of the record do not only submitting the Freedom of Information request in Title 555-52E, it's in sequence to Title 49 CFR Part 7. Portion of the record may exempt the disclosure of the Freedom of Information Act document in the file with the document, not disclosure of the format. Disclosure of the following persons may review the document file with the liquor document not under the public disclosure party for the proceed with the representative of the designated with the right party. Person needs to know determined as an administrator, and those person with the view the document of the document filed with the review material complaint. Take the TSA Headquarters Division, sent with the 601 12th Street of Arlington, Virginia 20598 6002. Austin. Mention Office of the Chief of the Counsel of the address, the chain of the TSA, give it a notice, publishing notice of the federal registered person. The access to the records must accompany the records and payment of reasonable costs. And that was the Part 1503 Investigation Enforcement Procedures.